Hello everyone. In this particular video, I'm going to discuss about the measures of central tendency. A measure of central tendency is a summary statistic that represents the center point or typical value of a dataset. These measures indicate where most values in a distribution will fall. So the different measures of central tendency that we will be dealing with are mean, median, and mode. Now let us see mean. Mean is simply the arithmetic average of the dataset. Calculating the mean is very simple. You just need to add up all the data points and divide it by the number of data points. We shall see the calculation with the help of an example. Here, I am given with the distribution of marks of 6 students. I need to calculate mean. Firstly, we should know that mean is represented by the symbol x bar or by the symbol mu. And it is given by the formula summation of xi, that is sum of all the data points divided by the number of data points n. On calculating, the sum of data points will be 78 plus 81 plus 85 plus 87 plus 88 plus 91 divided by the number of data points, which is equal to 6 in this case. On calculating, I'll get this as 510 divided by 6, which is equal to 85. So this will be my mean, which is very simple to calculate. Now let us say, while entering the data, this 91 was entered as 191. We can clearly see that the number 191 is way greater than any of the number in the distribution. So I term this number as an outlier. Now if I calculate my mean again, so the new mean will become, I replace this 91 by 191, so the new mean will become 610 divided by 6, which is equal to 101.67. Now if we observe, we can clearly see that because of the presence of this outlier, the value of my mean got changed. So we can conclude that mean is affected by outliers in the data distribution. Now let us study about median. The middle value of a sorted data set is called the median. Calculating the median is again very simple. Firstly, we need to sort our data set either in ascending or descending order. In the data set with odd number of observations, we term the middle value as median. Now let us say I have 9 number of elements, that is n equals to 9 in a data set. Using the formula, my median will become equal to 9 plus 1 by 2th term, which is equal to the 5th term in the distribution of 9 element, which is the middle term. So if n is odd, median will be the middle element in a sorted data set. But if n is even, in this case, I won't be having any single middle term, right? So in this case, I take the average of the middle two terms as the median. Let us see this with the help of an example. Again, I have a distribution of marks obtained by different students in an examination. As per the steps that we have seen, firstly, we need to sort the dataset. As I can see, my dataset is already sorted, so I need not sort it again. Then I count the total number of elements, that is equal to 10, which is an even number. So for the even number, we have seen that median is equal to the average of middle two elements. So in this case, 78 and 84, that is the 5th and the 6th element will be the middle two elements. So the median will become equal to average of 78 and 84, which will be equal to 81. So this is median. Now let us consider again that 92 was entered as 192. That is, outlier is present in my data distribution. Now, if we observe, median takes into account only the middle elements of the data distribution, and outliers are mostly present on the extremes. So, we can conclude that median is not affected by outliers. So that was about median. Now let us see what do we mean by mode. So mode is simply the most frequently occurring value in the dataset. To calculate the mode, I first need to list down all the unique data points. So my unique data points will be 54, 78, 84, 86, 87 and 88. So these are the unique values. Now I will calculate the frequency of each of them. 54 is occurring only once. So frequency of 54 will be 1. 78 is occurring thrice, that is 1, 2 and 3. So frequency of 78 will be 3. Similarly, for 84 frequency will be 2. For 86 it will be 1. 87 again it will be 1. And for 88 it will be 2. So clearly I can see that 78 is having the highest frequency, which is equal to 3. So as per the definition, mode is the most frequently occurring value. So 78 will become my mode. So mode is equal to 78. Now let us consider if there is another element 88. In this case, the frequency of 88 will also become equal to 3. Now I have two elements with the same maximum frequency. So in this case, I will be having two modes. And I will call my data distribution as bimodal. I hope this is clear to you. Till now, we have seen the different measures of central tendency, that is, mean, median, and mode. Choosing the best measure of central tendency depends on the type of the data that we have. So we know that there can be two types of data variables, that is, categorical variable and numeric variables. For categorical variables, we cannot calculate mean and median because they are non-numeric. So in this case, mode will become the best measure of central tendency. In the case of numeric variables, again we have two cases. If the distribution of numeric variables contains outliers or missing value, we already know that mean is affected by outliers, but median is not. So in this case, where outliers are present, we go for median because it is highly unlikely that outlier will be present in the middle. But if the numeric variable is free from any outlier, that is, outliers and missing values are not present, in that case, mean is the best measure of central tendency. Why mean? Because mean takes into account all the data points and hence we get the better result. So that was about the measures of central tendency. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you.